At home, the four of us had just started a family Bible study. At the same time we come across a line, "If your enemy is hungry, feed him," Romans 12:20. Our 7 and 10-year-old sons were especially surprised by this. Why feed the enemy? They were surprised. My husband and I were also surprised. John had only one answer: we must do it because God said so. We didn't think. Soon it will be understood by experience. Our son, Junior John, in 5th grade, used to complain every day, when he came home from school about his friend who sat behind him in class. "When Guruma Smith isn't looking, that guy keeps kicking me." One day, while playing in the square, I will also play it loudly, I felt like going to school myself and punching Bob. Obviously, Bob is a crazy guy. And why didn't that Smith Guruma do her job well? He could also punch words. Maybe brother should feed his enemy Bob some food. Even as the little boy said this to the surprise of us all, my mind was boiling with the injustice being done to Junior John at school. None of us were sure about this enemy. We didn't think an enemy should be in class 5. We thought the enemy is someone who is somewhere far away, not right here. Well, if that's God's message, you better do it, I told Junior John. Do you know what Bob likes to eat? If you're going to feed him something, it's best to feed him something he likes. My eldest son thought for a moment. "Colorful chocolate," he shouted, remembering. Bob really likes colorful chocolate. And the next morning we bought a packet of colorful chocolates from the market. Junior John took that chocolate to school. We were very curious if feeding the enemy really worked. We discussed what strategy to use the night before. The next time Junior John was punched by Bob, Junior John was advised to step back and place a packet of colored chocolates on the bench, in front of Bob. The next afternoon I patiently waited for the school bus to return. The bus returned from school with the children. As my sons were getting off the bus, I ran towards the bus to pick them up. As I approached, Junior John shouted at me, "Our strategy worked, Mommy." Really enjoyed working. His younger brother claimed the success. Whose idea was it? I wanted to hear more detail. What did Bob do? What did he say? He was so shocked that he couldn't say anything. Kai sat looking at the packet of chocolates, but he didn't punch me that whole day. It didn't take long for Junior John and Bob to become friends. It was all thanks to that chocolate chip cookie.